All right, moving on to the next story. Prince Harry said it wasn't his grandmother, not grandfather, that discussed baby Archie's skin color, says Oprah. Now, following the bombshell interview of Prince Harry and Meghan Markle with Oprah, one of the topics discussed that has got a lot of people talking was that Meghan revealed that there were some conversations about how dark her son Archie's skin tone will be before he was born. Now, in an interview with Gil King on CBS this morning, Oprah Winfrey stated that Harry and Meghan decided to keep the identity of the person who discussed the matter on the wraps. Take a look at the interview.
I asked Harry about it when he came out. He did not tell you who it was. Did you all have another conversation about it? Because that was something that, there's a big guessing game all around the world. Who was it, who was it, who wasn't? Yeah. I thought it was very touching that Harry still is choosing to protect the identity of whoever that was.
Yes, and he did not share the identity with me, but he wanted to make sure that I knew, and if I had an opportunity to share it, that it was not his grandmother nor his grandfather that were a part of those conversations.
That it was not his grandmother and Prince Philip, you said?
Yeah,
was not
his grandfather. Neither his grandmother nor grandfather were a part of those conversations. He did not tell me who were a part of those conversations. Right. As you can see, I tried to get that answer on camera and off.
All right. Oprah, stay with us. You have more never-before-seen clips for us, including Meghan talking about her own family.
Credit to CBS this morning for that video. Now, if you would recall, in the highly anticipated interview, Meghan Markle said to Oprah that they didn't want her son, Archie, to be a prince, which would be different from protocol, as he wasn't going to be receiving his own security details.
Yeah.
This is messy, and I feel bad for Oprah to an extent, because now she's one that is getting the interview like, Mother, they don't tell you for back.
Okay, so I don't feel bad for her.
You don't understand what I'm saying? Like, she's going to be getting a lot of those questions. Yeah. What did they say? Who's this person?
She can choose to decline it.
Exactly. And
so for me, I'm not interested in this interview. I'm very, very strong, because at the time when I heard this news, I'm like, who said this thing? And you're like, oh, Oprah said it. Why is Oprah talking about Meghan Markle and Prince Harry's business? I know she conducted the interview, and I think it should have been left there. Yeah. Any other follow-up questions? When I say that, any other follow-up question should be asked to them. Why are you asking Oprah?
Oh, where will you get them to ask? You did it.
That's why I said I feel bad for her, because now she's getting the questions, because you can't reach exactly.
I can't reach you to.
So I like the response, and I like the fact that she said, Prince Harry has said he's not going to disclose it. Even the presenter was saying something about how are we having this conversation worldwide, and we really want to know who this person is. We want to know, because this is like a racist, statement or comment. So the whole world is here to know.
Which is why Oprah has to be careful not to get in the middle of that. As you said, the whole world is watching. The whole world wants to know who made this statement, and she has to be very careful, because if you watch that video, which I did, they asked Meghan Markle, she kept quiet. Prince Harry was like, I do not want to discuss this. He was very clear about him. He didn't want to discuss it. So you even coming to say, oh, he told me it wasn't his grandmother or grandfather.
Which is the Queen
I don't feel like that was in her place to do so.
Because conversation going around right now is, oh, it has to be the Queen.
Why are you trying to clear the Queen? Are you the Queen?
No, however, Amanda, I like
why
that.
She's speaking on behalf of people?
Amanda, I like that she came out to say.
That's why Erika is coming out like she's spitting Oprah now. Because, like, what did they say? She's coming out. It's not his grandmother. It's not the Queen.
Also,
before you will not say it's the Queen. It's not his grandfather.
Exactly. That's the thing.
I think she's getting involved.
No, Amanda. I don't think she's getting involved. What she said is clear. People are pointing accusing fingers at the grandmother and the grandmother. She's like, it is not the grandmother, it is not the grandfather. I don't know who said it. He did not tell me.
So he did not tell you, how do you know it's not the grandmother or the grandfather?
It's the reason I'm saying that she's...
He said so off camera.
It's the reason, Amanda, chill. It's the reason I'm saying that. I don't feel really happy for her right now, because
getting all the hits.
She's getting all the hits, and the credit goes to, Oprah's interview.
She's getting all the streams. She's making money out of it. Which hit is she getting? And if she doesn't want to do the interview, she should say, sorry, I cannot talk about this. Period.
Yeah, right.
That's my opinion. I don't know which hit she's getting on.
You see this conversation that we were talking about yesterday, that you said, oh, Oprah did. Now, is she not enjoying it now? Is she not enjoying it now?
I had no problem with the interview until she started going on breakfast shows to discuss the interview.
She's not discussing it. She
was write a book. My interview with Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. Let her write a book on top of it now.
It's a big
Let
deal.
us know that. It's a big deal, I agree. But she's also Oprah. You're not an upcoming journalist.
Yeah.
Let's just stop talking about this. You know,
Amanda, if you conduct an interview and someone comes to you to say that, you know, from your interview, what we deduced is XYZ, XYZ. You're not, because it's your show. It's your prerogative to say, oh, no, this wasn't discussed with me. And I don't think it's hard discussing their business. No, she's just saying,
they didn't say, do
you understand?
I beg you. I don't like wildlife.
I don't get steak for this royal
I mean,
family.
with the air bonnet.
I get steak.
With the bonnet.
I don't get steak. So me, I'm done talking about this. That's all we can take on the entertainment news.